Hello, kindergartners. Happy Wednesday. All right, we're going to start this day off by doing our Wreck and Wreck roller coaster. So this tool is called a Wreck and Wreck, and we're going to use it to help us count. Now, Ms. Schneider has the white on the right-hand side, and we move them from this side over to this side when we count. So I'm going to move some over, and I want you to count with me. Are we ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I want you to stop. All right, let's talk about something. We said we had 5 red. I wonder how many over here are going to be white. Should we count them? Let's count them real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on one rod, we have 5 red and we have 5 white. We're going to continue counting from 5 to see how many are on one metal rod. Okay, so we had 5 red, so let's count on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 beads over here on this side. Now we're going to count back down. So we have 10 beads and we're going to slide one away, and now we have 9. 5 and 4 is 9. Then we have 8, 7, 6, 5. We know there's 5 because the color changes at 5, doesn't it? All right, let's keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. How many are left on this side? Yeah, 0, 0. All right, today, kindergartners, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be counting with our number 10, all right? So here's what I want you to do. I would like you to get out your 5 group mat. If you have this mat, you can put it inside your dry erase pocket. I'd like you to get this mat out, and we're going to count 5. Remember, we start on the top left-hand side. We fill up the top row. Then we go to the bottom row, start on the left-hand side, and fill up the bottom row. Ms. Schneider's going to count 5. I want you to count with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, we're going to put the 6th one down here, aren't we? Very good. Let's continue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 cubes. 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom is 10. Now listen what I'm going to do. I have this circle mat. I'm going to put my cubes around my circle mat. And I want you to tell me how many you think there's going to be. What do you think? How many are we going to have on our bracelet? If I move all of these over to this page, how many will be on my bracelet? Let's look at it. I took all of my blocks from this page and I put them onto this page. How many do you think I have now? Do you think I need to recount it? Well, let's think. How many did we have when we had a full roll of 5 on the top and 5 on the bottom? How many cubes did we have over here? Yeah, we had 10. Now, I moved all those blocks onto this circle. I didn't take any off and keep them over here, and I didn't add any more. So if I had 10 over here, I'm probably going to have 10 over here, right? If you don't take or add anything, you will always have the same number that you ended up counting. So let's look at our bracelet. Let's count and see if there's 10. Now, how am I going to know which one that I ended up on? Yeah, we talked about this earlier this year. You can use something to maybe put next to the one you started. Maybe you want to move that one you started out so that you know that's the first one you counted. Ms. Schneider has a paper clip here. I could use that to put it next to where I'm going to start. But Ms. Schneider's just going to move the one that I start with out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know it's 10 because this is when I moved out. I have 10 on my little bracelet over here, don't I? So did my number change? No, I had 10 over here and I have 10 over here. Our number doesn't change unless we add some or we take some away, all right? All right, here's what I want you to do. Now I want you to take these counters and I want you to put them in a long row. So I'm gonna put them into a long row. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have 10. I had 10 here and I made them into I made them look different, but I still have 10, all right? Remember, my number doesn't change unless I take some away or add some. All right, I have 10 in a row. Now, I want to make this row a little bit smaller. So let's make 5 counters on the top and then put the rest underneath. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to put these underneath. What do you notice about my counters? Yeah, we have 2 rows of 5, don't we? I have 5 on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 5 on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Now, what if I made them go this way? I'm going to make them go this way now. Do I still have 10? Yeah, even though I moved them so that they look a different way, I still have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 rows of 5, which makes 10. 5 and 5 makes 10. All right? Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to rearrange these. You could put them in a circle, you could put them in a line, you could put them in an X, however you want to do it. But I want you to rearrange them and then tell me how many you have. Remember, if you don't take any away or you don't put any out, then you still have 10. All right, boys and girls, that is what we worked on today. We are also going to get out our math workbooks to problem set number 27. It looks like this, all right? I'm going to move my blocks out of the way. Looks just like this, all right? At the top, I want to make sure that you put your name, all right? So Ms. Schneider would put her name, and then we're going to walk through these directions together, and then I'm going to let you go and do your worksheet by yourself, independently. All right, so it says count the shapes and write how many. So you're going to count how many shapes. Now remember, it's a really good idea to mark which one you started so that you know, all right? Now I noticed that there are some shapes there's only one of. So maybe you want to start with this little cloud one, and then you count around, and then when you come back, you know, oh, I counted them all. Once you count how many shapes, you're going to write it in my box down here, all right? Then it says, color the shape you counted first. Oh, so they want you to color the shape that you're going to count first. So maybe it's a good idea if you are going to count your shapes, you color the one that you're going to start with. That's a great idea. All right, let's go on to our next one. It says, draw 10 things. Now, Ms. Schneider wants you to know, we don't want to take all day, right? So maybe you want to draw circles, or maybe you want to practice making triangles, or maybe you would like to make hearts, but you're going to draw 10 of the same thing in this box. Then it says, color 5 things. So you're going to color 5 of them. And then you're going to get a different color out, and you're going to color the other 5, all right? The next thing you're going to do is it says draw 10 circles. So you're going to draw 10 circles. Now you could draw 10 in a line, or you could do your 5 and 5, all right? Then it says color 5 of the circles. And then you're going to color the other 5 circles a different color. When you're done, you're going to flip it over to the back, and it says color 10 apples. Draw a path to connect the apples starting at 1, okay? So you don't have to go straight. It says draw a path to connect the apples starting at 1. Ms. Schneider is reading upside down, and that can be a bit of a challenge sometimes. All right, I'm going to show you what that means. So they want you to be practicing your counting path. Now remember, when we count, we usually make we have some sort of way that we count, all right? So we're gonna start at 1 and then we're gonna draw a counting path. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So down here, they're gonna have you color the 10 apples and they want you to do a counting path. So maybe you start here and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right? They just want you to draw draw through the ones you've counted so that they know how you counted them, all right? Now, you might go up and down, you might go side to side, you might go like up and down, all right? It's up to you how you do it. Just make sure that you are counting the apples as you touch them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all right? All right, kindergartners, I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye.